Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, guys. Can you hear me? Hi, 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 hi. Who is in class? Hello. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you so much for coming early. Those of us already in class. Hi, hi. Can you hear me? Can you see me? And can you hear me? Please let me know if you can see and hear me. Hello. Hello, Favor. Good evening. Okay, hello, Rachel. Hi, everyone. So, my name is Odunayo Abdullahi, also known as the Calorie Queen, and I'm going to be your coach or your instructor for tonight's masterclass. Thank you so much, everyone who is already here and who has come early. Fantastic. Thank you, Vivian. Okay, so what we're going to very quickly do before we actually get started, we'll be starting at exactly 7 p.m. Okay, but before then, let's do a bit of introductions. Okay, so what I want you guys to help me do, let me know your name and what city you are joining us from. So I'm Odunayo from Lagos. So let me know what city you are joining us from, whether you're in Lagos, Ibadan, Abuja, Lokoja. Or if you're outside the country as well, if you're in London, if you're in Lisbon, if you're in Paris, wherever it is, if you're in Accra, Ghana, wherever it is that you are, let me know your name and what city you are joining us from. And also do me a favor. If you know anyone who would absolutely benefit from tonight's class, but might not know about it, okay, or might not be here, please do them a favor and just send them the YouTube link. Don't even send them the registration link. Just send them this YouTube link. Just share this video with them right now and let them join us, okay? All right, so let me come over to the comment section to say hello to my people. Let's see. Hello, Pamela from Enugu. Hi. Marvelous from Delta. Kubai, also from Enugu. Hello, hello. Peace from Lagos. Moyi from Ondo. Vivian from Lagos. Good evening, guys. You are so welcome. Hafisa from Abeokuta. Faith from Benue State. Jessica from Abuja. Hi, hi, hi. Fumi from Lagos, Joey from Ibadan, Marvelous from Delta. Good evening, everyone. Bukola from Lagos, Helen from Abuja, Stella from Port Harcourt. Welcome. Judith from Enugu. It seems like we have quite a number of people from Enugu tonight. Buso from Anambra. I hope I pronounced that right. Immaculate joining from Dubai. Hello. Love it from Edo State. Eletu Moranike from the UK. Hello. Hello, Mrs. Ronkeshitu. What city are you joining us from? Umfina from Accra, Ghana. Hi, Jessica from Abuja. Hello. Hello, Favor. Also in Enugu. See, I told you guys. We have a lot of Enugu people here today. You're welcome, everyone. Aisha from Abuja, Oni from Abeokuta, Efiam from Cross River. Hi, Jennifer. Hello. Akwa from Lagos. Good evening. Comfort from Abuja. Ola from Ekiti. Fina from Ghana. Hello. Adela from Ibadan. Taiwo also from Ibadan. Hello. Let's see. Rachel from Abuja. Gives from Owerri. Rachel. Okay, from Abuja again. Clementine from the US. Hi. Olaviji from Lagos. Okwa from Lagos. Nkechi from Abia. Hi. Tony from Abuja. Indian from the US. Good evening. Adela from Ibadan. Kathy from Benin City. Hello. Nobel from Asaba. Confirm from Abuja. We're starting in just 1 minute, guys. Loving the energy. Let the countdown begin. Cover from Abuja. Hi. Joy from Lagos. Tucker from the UK. Sagir from Abuja. Sagir from Abuja says I look calorified. Thank you. Sumaya from Abuja. Amon from Benin. Bamidele from Lagos. Rachel from Dubai. Oh, you're the second person from Dubai. Hi. Ifema from Asaba. Juliet from Owerri. Memory from Zambia. Nice. Noel from Ghana and Katie from Anambra, Tyre from Lagos. Welcome, you guys. Loving it. Guys, please remember, if you know anyone who should be in tonight's class with us and might not be here or might somehow not know about this class, please do them a favor and send them the class link right now. Okay, we're going to be starting in about 10 seconds. Hello, Nketi from Anambra, Yomi from Ibadan, Taya from Lagos, Chigo Zerem from Lagos. Good evening, everyone. Thank you guys so much for making it. Hello, Kemi and Blessing from Lagos, Nachi from Abuja. Okay, so I'm going to be putting my slides up on the screen, and I want you guys to let me know if you can see it. Okay, can you see my screen? Can you see my slides? Let me know if you can see my slides. Hello, Pelumi from Abuja, Nachi from Abuja, Husna from Ibadan, Elamide from Ife. Hello, Happy from Ogun. Hi. Beatrice from Port Harcourt. Hello. You guys can see my screen. Fantastic. Now, there's one more thing I want you to do. Because obviously I'm going to be teaching my slides, and to make sure that you guys can see everything I want to teach crystal clear, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go to your settings. You know that sign that looks like a circular gear? Click on it, click on video quality, and then choose the highest quality so that everything is crystal clear and you don't miss anything. Okay, choose the highest possible quality. The highest possible quality would be the one with the biggest number. It used to be something times something, to be a very big number. Choose that option, okay, so that the slides can be as crisp as possible. All right, have you guys done that? Please do that right now. Hello, Dazi from New York. David, I'm glad to have you here too. Hi. Bukola from the UK, good evening. Jana from Jos, hello. Lala from Ogun, hello. Gospel from Port Harcourt, Ada from Uyo. You are also welcome. Thank you so much for coming early as well, right? Okay, so we're going to be starting with a little bit of housekeeping, okay? Just a few rules to guide us during today's class. First and foremost, I am absolutely loving, don't you love the energy that's going on in the comments? Please, let's keep it up, okay? Let's remain respectful, warm, and polite. We can disagree without it becoming, all negative. No negative vibes in tonight's class, all right? Next up, please, there's no way, I don't care how smart you are, you're not going to remember everything I teach today, okay? So you're going to have to write things down. So if you don't already have some books or paper or maybe a tab, somewhere you want to write stuff down, please go get one right now, okay? 3, please be free from distractions. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to repeat myself, because if I keep repeating myself, then we will not leave today. So to make sure that we're able to finish on time, I might not be able to go back to repeat myself. So please just try and make sure that you are 100% focused and in class with us. Please beg the people around you to please not disturb you. And last but not least, let's stay open-minded, all right? And when I say stay open-minded, there are some things I'm going to be teaching today that will probably sound like the exact opposite of everything that you know and you have been taught or you have learned or you have seen about weight loss, about losing fat. But I promise you one thing, that everything I'm going to be teaching you tonight is factual, is scientifically backed. I'm not just a nutritionist, I'm also a first-class graduate of pharmacy. I am a science girly, okay? If something cannot be proven factually, you will not find me there. So I promise you that everything I'm going to be telling you today is literal fact, okay? So please stay open-minded so that you can learn, all right? Now, my first question for you today is, why are you here? Okay, why did you decide to register for tonight's class? Why did you decide to show up today? I'm going to get us started with some of the things that people have shared with me, over the past few weeks. But please drop your answer in the comments. Let me know why you have joined tonight's class. So some people have told me that they are tired of the way that they look. They are tired of the way that they feel right now. People have told me they are tired of not getting results despite the million things that they have tried. People have told me they are tired of getting results, but then gaining the weight right back. Okay, people are tired of eating fruits and salad all day, every day in the name of weight loss. People have also told me that they are tired of spending money. The amount of money that they have spent over the years at this point is just ridiculous. And they're supposed to buy property, but they've used it to try and lose weight with no results to show. So let me know your own reason in the comment section for being in class today. Okay, Chico Jim says, I joined to lose weight actually. Welcome, guys. Everyone just joining. Thank you so much for joining. Najela from Oshogo, Marianne from Jos, Kenny from Ado Ekiti. Let me know why you joined tonight's class. Gospel says, I'm tired of the way I look, so I joined to lose weight. Hello to Maybe from Lagos. Margaret from Cross River. Hello. Oyewale says, I want to know how to eat just the right food for weight loss. Fantastic. Adara says, I joined to maintain my weight. All right. Sarah says, I'm tired of excess weight. Hello from me from Lagos. Lovette says, number 3, getting results and only gaining back. Okay. Candace says, I joined because I need to shed menopausal weight around my waist, tummy, upper arm as well. Okay. Sonia says, to lose weight. Uzoma says, I'm not happy with how I look, especially trying to eat healthy. Susanna says, number 1 and number 3. So you're tired of losing and getting weight back. Hello, Anu from the UK. Kubai says, I want to lose weight. Rachel says, I'm tired of the way I look and feel. I'm also tired of not getting results. Okay. Hello, Eunice from France. I was in your city recently for holiday. Well, I don't know what city you're in, but I was in Paris and Nice. Okay. India says, I need to get in shape and learn how to count calories the right way, and I've spent millions. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Don't worry. We're here. We're here to help you fix that. Oladipo says, I joined just to eat right. Okay. And Sabala says, health is wealth, want to feel and look good. Fantastic. B says, I joined because of my big belly. I've tried eating the same food. I'm tired of eating the same food every time. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Thank you guys so much for your responses. So from everything that we have said so far, I think one thing is certain. Okay. We don't just want to lose weight. We don't just want to get results, but we want to get results and actually keep the weight off. Because I don't know anybody that has ever said, oh, I want to lose weight, but by next week I want to gain it back. Everybody wants to lose weight and actually keep it off for good. That is the real goal, right? And that's exactly what clients like mine, like Vivian, have been able to do. She has been able to go, she went from a size 16 to a size 10 with us, and she has kept it now for actually close to 2 years now. Okay. Or Mr. Bayo, who wanted to get rid of his pot belly, but was very, very honest with us about his love for swallow. And one thing he made us promise him was that we would not ask him to stop eating it. And no, he did not have to stop eating his pound yam or eba or whichever one it was. He was still able to achieve these results even while still eating swallow. Okay. Or Miriam, who lost 26 kg on her own terms without extreme diets, without feeling like somebody was punishing her intentionally. Okay. And the goal of tonight's class, the first thing that I want to help us do today is to help you recognize the ways that you are actually making life hard for yourself. You know how a lot of times you blame village people. I'm going to show you how you might unknowingly be your own village people, okay? Some of the quiet things that we're doing that are actually keeping us stuck. Number 2 thing, I'm going to help you understand how to eat your carbs. Okay, how to eat your rice, your plantain, your swallow, your gari, your yam, and still get results. I'm going to be showing you how exactly I'm able to help my clients do that. Next, I'm going to tell you how to stay on track. Many of us know how to be consistent, but once life gets busy, once things just get shaken up a bit, we fall off track. So how do you stay on track even when life is lifing? We're going to be talking about that as well. And last but not least, I'm going to be telling you all about my implementation program that will help you apply everything I'm going to be teaching you today in a simple step-by-step manner to actually guarantee you results. Okay? And I have a special treat for everyone who stays till the very end of tonight's class. If you stay till the very end of tonight's class, I'm going to be sharing this PDF that has 3 days of my weight loss meal plan. Okay, we literally went into the meal plan that I give my clients, and we took out 3 days. We put it into this PDF, and I'm going to be giving you the link absolutely free if you stay to the end of the class. It's the same free plan that this lady used to achieve these results with her belly in just 5 days. So trust me, you want to get your hands on it and stay till the end. Now, very, very quickly, a little backstory about myself. A lot of people always assume when they see me that I probably was very big and then I lost a bunch of weight and now I'm a weight loss coach. My story is different, okay? Very different. If anything, I used to be very tiny. I used to be a size 6, but I was a size 6 with a stomach. And sometimes when you're that small and your stomach is showing, it's very obvious, right? Because it's very disproportional. So I started doing the many things that you guys did, gym, slimming teas, trying to eat healthy according to the internet. But at the end of the day, of course, a lot of it didn't work until I actually finally found nutrition, until I finally understood calories and a calorie deficit. And I got results, but then I had a new problem: how to maintain the results. Because even though I'd learned, about calories and calorie deficit, I was still eating very, very terrible diets. It was oranges in the morning, a 4 fish in the afternoon, salad in the night, those type of things. And so the question came, how can I still eat everyday food? Because this is not sustainable, right? But you know what really pushed me to take it even more seriously? While I was still figuring out my own life, my dad came home one day and said he was now pre-diabetic. Now, this was not a surprise, okay? My family, it runs. My grandma died of complications of prediabetes. My uncle, my dad's eldest brother, he has had it for like, I don't know, 30 or 40 years now. So it was like, oh, this thing has come from my dad. And my first instinct was, oh, yes, he just needs to follow the same diet I followed. But then the problem with that was, he's an old man. It's not me. I was desperate to have flat stomach. I didn't mind eating whatever it is that I ate. But like, this is not going to work for my dad. So that's what really, 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 really pushed me to start asking the question, how can we make our everyday Nigerian meals healthier? How can we make our everyday African meals fat loss friendly? And that's what led me to my very first certification in nutrition for disease management. And I was able to help my dad successfully reverse his prediabetes. He has never used blood sugar medications. His blood sugar has been normal till today. It's been 8 years since his prediabetes diagnosis, and his blood sugar is normal till today. Okay. I was able to use that knowledge as well to help my uncle, just started helping people around me. And before I knew it, I decided to get a second certification. I'm also a US certified integrative nutrition health coach. I wrote my best-selling book, What Should I Be Eating? And so far, so good. We have helped tens of thousands of people across multiple cities across the world to not just lose weight, but to actually maintain it long term. And I am so proud and so excited to be bringing all of that knowledge, all of that experience to tonight's class. So if you guys are ready for us to dive in and get started, give me a hashtag ready in the comment section and we would be getting right into it. Okay? Give me a hashtag ready in the comment section right now. And we would be getting started. Let's do it. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. So let's get into it, right? First lesson for today, I'm going to be, like I told you, I'm going to show you how you might be your own village people. Let's start with this one. Have you ever told yourself that the reason you can't lose weight is your genes? So maybe your mom, your dad, your uncle, your auntie, your cousins, everybody's on the big side. I've just decided, you know what, this thing's just in the family, right? Which one of these have you told yourself? You told yourself it's your genes, or you told yourself, I'm just big boned, okay? I am just big boned, and that is why my weight is not coming down. Or have you ever told yourself that my fat is just too stubborn? This is my own, no matter what I do, even if I starve myself, nothing, this fat does not shift. Or you told yourself, I'm just too old. You told yourself, I'm just at that age where things are just harder to lose. Let me know which one you have told yourself. Let me know in the comment section. Which one have you ever told yourself? Adebola says, my fat is stubborn. Nana says, it's my genes. Okay. Let me know which one of these have you told yourself. Okay, this says, I often say it's my genes. Okay. Uju says, I'm big boned. Let's see. Juliet also says, I'm big boned. Willie says, my fat is just too stubborn. Let me see. My Abuso says, it's my genes. Press says, I'm just too lazy. Thank you for your honesty. Oh, Lord. Mary says, it's my genes. Beatrice also says, my genes. Uju says, my bones. X says, I've said my fat is just too stubborn. Gospel says my fat is very stubborn. Oh. Okay. Sorry says no discipline. Crystal says number 1 and 3, my genes and my fat is stubborn. Chioma says, I haven't said that because I brought fat of myself. I'm liking the honesty in this comment section. Let me see. Rachel says my fat is stubborn. Rachel says I look like my mom. Fat is in my DNA. Kobai says it's my genes. Olufemi says my genes and hormones. Love says my fat is just too stubborn. Carpenter says stubborn and a little bit of genetics. Okay, so I'm going to prove something to you guys, and let's take these reasons one by one. Now, the first one is genes. Now, I'm not going to argue with you. Of course, obesity is genetic. Okay, but here's the part that we are missing. The genetics part only plays about 5 to 10%. Okay, whether or not you're going to end up being obese or whether you're going to end up being overweight, your gene will determine that 5 to 10%. But do you know what determines the remaining 90 to 95%? It's your lifestyle. Okay. Your gene is, think of your genes like a seed that is in the ground. So when they give birth to you, the gene is there, it has been planted. But whether or not that seed is going to grow, whether it's going to germinate, depends on your lifestyle. If your lifestyle does not encourage it, it will not grow. If your lifestyle encourages it, then of course, you will also end up overweight. The reason why it looks like it is a family problem, because when you look around you, your mom, your auntie, your cousin, uncle, everybody is big, your grandma. The reason why it's looking like a family thing is because this same lifestyle I'm talking about, you have similar lifestyles. Think about it. Who do you learn how to cook from? How we cook, how we serve our meals, how we combine our meals, how we portion our meals. We learn them from the people who we grew up with. So whether that was your mom, dad, guardian, auntie, uncle, grandma, whoever it was, if those persons' habits led them to be overweight, and then that's the same person you learned from, then it's not surprising that you are also overweight. Your attitude towards exercise, you learned it from somebody. Nobody comes from heaven and somehow learns how to portion their meals or how to cook their meals in a low-calorie way. It's your people that are going to teach you. And if unfortunately you don't learn the right thing, and this is applicable to practically all of us, including me, right? So we're at the point where we're adults now and we just need to learn a different way. The way that we were doing it, the way that our parents were doing it was the problem, right? That was the issue. And now that we are learning better, if you decide that you're going to do things differently, I promise you that your story will be different. If you decide that you're going to do things differently, you don't have to end up like a family. It's like my dad. He could have given up and just said, it's not the same diabetes that killed his mother. His brother has it too. So he could have just said, that's how it is now. It's in the family. And not done anything about it. But he did something about it. And that's why today, he's the one that doesn't have it. He changed his story. And you can change yours too. It doesn't have to go down that way. Yes, I am not undermining the role of genetics, but genetics is not the whole story. In fact, it's not even the bigger story. The biggest part of this story is your lifestyle, all right? And that's why we're in tonight's class, to help you change it. Now, those of you that are saying that you're big bones, let me explain something to you. There is nothing like being big bone. Let me explain. Yes, you can have a higher bone density, right? Which means I can have heavier bones. But in terms of the size of your bones, so you can have two people. So one person is a size 8, the other person is a size 14. If you do an X-ray, you know how X-rays now, that look into your bones. If you do an X-ray of their bones, I promise you that you're not going to see any difference between the person that is size 8 and the person that is size 16 or size 14. Okay? If you were ever a size 8 or size 10 and now you're bigger, your bones did not grow. No. It's the same bones. What grew was fat. So no. Yes, your bone density can make you weigh more than you look, right? But in terms of your body size, please, your bone has nothing to do with it. Okay? And for those of us that feel like fat is really stubborn, that's something that I can totally relate to, because if you feel like you're doing everything right, It's just like me too. I did so many things and nothing was working. It's very easy for you to start thinking maybe it's me. It's your own body that is broken. Something is not right. Right? But think about it this way. Imagine that you get home, you want to open your front door. But for some reason, because you're so tired, you didn't realize that you've put the wrong key inside. And you keep turning that key. No matter how many times you try, do you think that door will open? It's not about how many times you try. The question is it the right key? The fact that you have tried 1,000 times, as long as you are not putting the right key inside that door will not open. And it's the same thing with fat loss. As long as you are not achieving a calorie deficit, no matter everything you think that you are doing, you will not lose weight. It's not because there's something wrong with you. It's because you've still not done the one important thing. You've still not found the right key. Okay, and that's another thing we're going to be helping discover in this class. I'm going to help you figure out how to achieve a calorie deficit, because that's the only thing that will help you burn fat. Okay, and if you've ever told yourself that you're too old, I understand too. Okay, but let me show you. I'm going to show you a story. All right, this is Miss Olufunke. She was 56-year-old when she came to us. And the one thing that she kept repeating was the fact that it had become so hard for her to lose weight because, menopause had started hitting, and she was like, oh, when she was younger, she knew what to do to lose weight. Very easily she lose weight, but now, it's not working, and so on and so forth. And she just really did not have a lot of faith. But I'm going to read her feedback to us, okay? And this is after 5 weeks. So she started at 100.7 kg with us, and she says, I didn't know that I could do it. 7 kg gone as at this morning, 5 weeks into the program, I weigh 93.7. How do I begin to thank you? Now, even in between these 5 weeks, she was also ill. She fell sick and all of that. She wasn't exercising as much and all of that, but she still lost 7 kg. And one thing that she kept telling us was, nothing was working anymore, but there was still something that she was missing. And if there's one thing I want you guys to take away from tonight's class, even if you don't take away anything else, when we think about fat loss, we think about our diet, we think about the gym, we think about exercising. But if you are telling yourself that you can't lose weight, if you are telling yourself that you can't burn fat, you are giving your body, your system, your brain a negative message. You know how when we go for all these conferences or even in church and they tell you to speak positivity into your life, we do it for our finances, we do it for many other parts of our lives, but somehow we don't do it for fat loss. But it's just as important. You can't be wanting to achieve A, but you're telling your body B. So if weight loss doesn't start in the kitchen and it doesn't start in the gym, can somebody please tell me where weight loss really starts? Where does weight loss really start? Can somebody help me? Where does weight loss really start? God bless you, Mercy. It starts in our mind. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. It starts in your mind. I understand that you've tried many things. I understand that you don't know what to do. I understand you don't know what you're doing wrong. But the first thing I want you to first believe is that this weight, you can lose it. You might not fully know how, but this weight, I want you to accept that you can lose it. Okay? Even if you don't believe anything else, believe that you can lose this weight. Vicky was another big doubter that didn't believe it was possible. Okay? And this was a message to us after her program. So she says, hi, Odomayo, I would give you the biggest of hugs if I could right now. I have lost 12 kg. I can't believe I'm typing this to you from 80 to 68 kg. I tried putting on my wedding reception dress and it is practically falling off my body. And to think I just finished nursing my baby 3 months ago. Very, very big doubter. But again, she just was not doing the right things. Now, number 2 reason why how many of us are basically sabotaging our own success. You feel like as long as you're eating small, as long as you're eating healthy, then automatically you should be losing weight. Or because you're eating once a day, you should be losing weight. So let me know which team you're on or which one you've ever told yourself. You feel like you're not eating much, but somehow you're still not losing weight. Or you tell yourself like, I eat once a day, but somehow this scale is still not shifting. or you eat very healthy, you are spending good money on good food, all right? But somehow the scale is still not moving. Let me know which team you're on. Are you on team I don't eat that much? Or team I eat like once a day? Or team I eat healthy, but I am still not losing weight? Which one sounds like you? Esther says I don't eat that much. Pachan says Omar once a day. Okay. Let's see. Uche says once a day. Everybody says once a day. Okay, okay. Tanya says I don't eat that much. Love says Omad. All right. So Gigi says number 2. Fatima says Tim, I don't eat that much. Maria says I eat healthy. Vicky once a day. Willie once a day. Idris also says like once a day. Abigail says I eat small. Okay, now I want to show you guys something. When it comes to your calories, okay, one thing that I need you to accept is this. Your portions are important, right? However, what your body is really counting is the calories in your meals. And guess what? You can eat small, and that small food can still have plenty calories. Okay. But let me just show you how this happens, because your body is counting your calories, not necessarily how many times you eat. Okay. How many times you eat? Yes, it can be important, but it's not the whole picture. If you eat just once a day, let me show you how you might be getting into trouble, even though you eat once a day. So you have been working all day, you're finally back home, you are hungry and tired, and you finally decide to have your one meal. So we start off with about 3 cups of rice, which again, for someone who has not eaten all day, hey, it's not that bad. Okay, 3 cups of cooked rice at 650 calories, no problem. And then you have your stew, with all the oil swimming on top. And that easily adds another 360 calories, because I mean, what's stew with that? If it's not atadindi, is it really stew? Then we have our fried chicken, another 300 calories. And what's rice without dodo? Add another 300 calories there. Now, this your meal is over 1,400 calories. And if indeed this was the only thing that you ate, honestly, you will lose weight. You'd actually lose weight. As large as this meal is, I promise that you lose weight. But here is where we start to get into trouble. I'm going to split it into 2. I called it mindless eating and then hidden calories. Now, mindless eating, those are the things that like you eat, but you don't even remember that you ate it because, it was just something somewhere. You don't even recall, right? And the first one is not. All right. If you're a peanut lover, granite lover, you are cooking granite. You are in the office, granite. You are watching Netflix, granite. You are gisting with your friend, granite. But you don't realize that's one handful, just a hand. I'm not talking about a very big handful. My own hand is very small. It's about 200 calories. Some of us are finishing an entire bottle in 2 days. Okay? Or is it your child's snacks? They come out, mommy or daddy, come and help me open these biscuits. You steal one. You don't remember. It's your money that bought it, so you decide that you should have one. Or is it your children's leftovers? In this economy, you decide that food cannot waste. So as your children are leaving all their crumbs on their plates, you're helping everybody to empty it. You're the house trash can, the house garbage bin. All the leftover is entering your own body. Again, you probably don't even remember. But those are calories that you are consuming. Then there are the ones that are hidden calories. This one, you know that you ate it, but you actually don't realize just how many calories are there. In your mind, if you probably think they're like 0 calories. Okay? I don't know how many of us know this particular brand of cashew nuts in Lagos. Very nice, very clean. Okay? The small pack of it is 570 calories. You will call it a snack, but that's an entire meal. Okay? Or is it the juice that you want to drink? They say that Coke is not good. They say stop drinking soda. Okay, you're trying to do the right thing. You're trying to eat healthy. But because water is boring, you decided to even up it. Juice will even be better for extra nutrients. So you start making your own juice by yourself. This one, no sugar, because you made it yourself. But you don't realize that the same quantity, 50 cl, if you take a bottle of Coke, empty the bottle, and you pour that your juice you made in your house inside, you'll be consuming about 240 calories. I'm talking about 100% natural, 0 sugar, organic, all the English, fresh juice. That is the fact. The Coke that you're running away from has 210 calories. In fact, the newer Coke they are doing now actually has less sugar. It has 160 calories. But that your juice has 240. Or is it the honey? So the tea or the coffee that you're drinking at work, those of us that are tea lovers in the morning, in the night, you like your tea. They said sugar is not good, so you started using honey. But they didn't tell you that a tablespoon of honey is 63 calories. A tablespoon of sugar you stopped using is 48. So you are just pouring. Many times when as I'm doing consultation with clients and I ask them, okay, how much honey do you use? They just tell me, they don't measure, they just pour it till the thing is sweet. And that is where we get into trouble. So now let's look at the actual day. Let's look at the actual reality. Okay. So let's say you started your day with 1 or 2 cups of coffee with about 2 tablespoons of honey. That's already 126 calories. There was that cashew nut you snacked on that you thought was healthy, right? Probably you thought even 0 calories, but no, it was an entire meal. There was your juice that you drank, instead of water, 240. The biscuit you stole from your child. Then there's the actual food that you ate, the one actual meal that you sat down to eat. Okay. And now we're staring at over 2,000 calories. And to really put things into context for you, for most people, if you're trying to lose weight, you should be eating between about 1,002 to 1,800 calories. Okay. Depending on how much you weigh. But even though you ate once a day, you have eaten way past that. And that is why you can't lose weight. It's not because your fat is stubborn. It's not because of your genes. It's not because your body is broken. It's because you're still consuming more calories than you realize or know. Number 3 way that we are putting ourselves inside trouble. You feel like you must be using something to lose weight, like you must be on something to lose weight. We treat weight loss as if we're treating malaria. Okay, so tell me which of the following you have ever used. And by the way, I was on this table too. Which one have you used before? Slimming tea, lemon water, apple cider vinegar, waist trainer. Someone says I eat coconut. Coconut is a fat too. Coconut is a nut. So it's like your cashew nut, your granite. Also very high calorie. Remember, where do you get coconut oil from? It's from that same coconut you're eating. So you are eating coconut oil too when you eat coconuts. So very high calorie. Okay. That's a lot of 3, 1 coffee. Be careful though. It has about, I think, 120 calories or so per sachet. Let me know which one of these have you tried before. Love says slimming tea, Stella lemon water. Viania says all of the above. Igbineja says all of the above. Chidi says slimming tea and lemon water. Bola says apple cider vinegar. Abigail says lemon water. Kennedy lemon water. Angela says waist trainer wants to finish me. Someone says Ebera says I've used waist trainer, apple cider vinegar. One scale, no green move up or down. Wahala. Heritage says lemon with other herbs. I definitely did slimming teas, and Lord, did I spend a lot of time in the toilets. Now, here's the problem with when you believe in all these things. And I know there are many of them in the market that are being promoted, and I tell you, this person lose weight. I tell you, I lost 5 kg, I did this, I did that. But here's how most of them work. Most of them work 2 ways they work. Either they reduce your appetite or they send you to the toilet 5 times a day. Most of them. Now, the problem with when they just simply reduce your appetite is this. Like I said, for you to lose weight, you need to be in calorie deficit. And by reducing your appetite, hopefully you eat less and then you'll be able to lose weight. But let me tell you the danger with that. Simply reducing your appetite without the right nutrition is a big problem. When you say you want to lose weight, I'm hoping for your sake that you also want to lose weight in a healthy way. That yes, you want to lose weight, but that you still want to provide your body with what it needs. Because guess what? Your body has needs. It has nutritional needs. There's the amount of protein you should be eating, fat, carbs, vitamins, minerals. So it's not just about the calories. You need to balance eating the right calories, but also eating the right nutrients. So if all you've done is just suppress your appetite and you're not really eating well, you will lose weight. But I promise you that you will not be healthy. you also very much risk a lower metabolism by the time you're done losing weight, such that you will now even gain the weight back faster. And the ones that just send you to the toilet, all you're doing is shitting, you're just shitting, and you think that you're losing weight. So, my people, I beg you, stop throwing money away. You see all that time and the money you are using to be buying tea, use it to figure out how to actually eat properly. Use it to figure out how to actually achieve a calorie deficit and lose weight. Because if you keep looking for one product that will save you, that's how you'll be jumping from influencer to influencer, looking for one magic potion. There is no magic potion anywhere. I promise you. There is no magic potion. Even the doctors, I have clients on Ozempic, it's their doctors that send them to me. Because even with the Ozempic, their doctors still want to make sure that they're eating properly. To make sure that they are eating right. The proper doctors who just give people Ozempic and send them their way, they still tell them to eat right. Okay? So please stop throwing money away. Stop throwing wavering your focus. Some teas, like I said, it can help you maybe reduce your bloating, but the truth is, and a lot of them are not regulated. You don't fully know what's inside them. People send me slimming teas. Oh, please, is this safe? People come to me also, in my capacity as a pharmacist. So, I can't even answer that question. And I'll tell you why I cannot answer the question, because a lot of times these things contain ingredients that have not been properly studied. Your normal malaria drug, your paracetamol that you see, they have been studied for years before they brought it to you to say you should start using it. They've done something called clinical studies, human trials, where they give it to actual human beings and they test it. They test for the safety, they test for the right dose, they test for the side effects. That, okay, if you use this thing, what's the effect on your kidney? What's the effect on your liver? What's the effect on different things? They test it. They do 5 to 7 years of testing before they ever start marketing it. But you see those supplements, all they need to just make sure is that once you take it, you will not die. And that's it. But what's going to happen to your kidneys in 2 years? I'm telling you that they themselves cannot answer that question, because they don't know, because they have not tested it. So please stop being people's guinea pigs. None of these people use slimming teas. Okay, these are my clients that have lost belly fat. They don't use any flat tummy tea. They don't use waist trainer. Okay, because they don't need to. Some of them were even barely doing any exercise. Some of them were barely doing exercise and they still lost belly fat. So please be careful. Now, one of my favorite topics, how to finally enjoy your carbs and still burn fat. But before we go on, I want to show you guys something. I want to show the unbelievers something, because no matter how many times I say it, that you can eat rice and bread and still burn fat, so people still look at me like I'm crazy. Now, this is one of my clients. Her name is Siberi. She lost about 7 kg with us in 3 weeks. But what I really want to show you is this, her meals. Now, what I did was take screenshots from the group, because clients post their meals onto the group for accountability. So for this is a dinner, this was potato with efferro, and she had it with some fish. This was at 7:30. This second one, the plantain and fish sauce with coleslaw, was that was also a dinner. The rice with catfish pepper soup, that was a lunch. And then the bread one, I think she posted that by around past 9, that was a breakfast. Okay. And this is how our clients eat. All right. And still lose weight. So yes, you can eat carbs and still lose weight. But now let me show you how. All right. And I don't care whether it is belly fat you want to lose, or whether it is back fat, or whether it's your arm, or whether it's your face. If you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose fat. And no, you don't have to cut out carbs. Okay. So how do you do it? First and foremost, you need to respect the different food classes. Many of us, we did elementary science in primary school. I'm sure you know different classes of food. Okay, this is them: vegetables, fruit, starch, protein, fat, and oils. And I've given different examples, okay, for each one. But what I really want to show you is the calorie density. I want to show you how the calorie increases across board. So if we start with vegetables, using cabbage as an example, 1 cup of cabbage is about 17 calories, like shredded cabbage. Okay, 17. So low. If you move on to fruits, I'm using pawpaw as an example here. 1 cup of diced pawpaw is about 60 calories. Okay, now we've graduated from 17 to 60. So fruits have more calories than your veggies. Let's move on to starch. Of course, I had to use rice as an example. So again, the same quantity, 1 cup of cooked rice, 205. So we have gone from 17 to 60. Now we're in over 200 for starches. Moving on to protein. Now, chicken, if you took chicken, like chicken breast, you diced it, again, that same quantity, 1 cup, 248 calories. Again, as you can see, your starch and your protein are kind of similar. Okay, they're kind of in the same group chart in terms of the calorie density. But now let's talk about fats and oils. And I am using our beloved granules. Again, the same quantity we've been comparing since. 1 cup of granules is 828 calories. See the jump from your starch and protein. Protein and starch, we're still talking about 200 and something. And now I talk about 800 and something. Now, what does this tell you? Different foods carry different weights when it comes to calories. You know how it's like, think about it too, like when you buy things. I can buy this bottle now, see how big it is, right? It's so big. This phone is not very big. But when it comes to the price, how much did I buy this bottle? I think I bought this bottle, maybe I bought 15,000 or 20,000 or something like that, right? But see how big it is. But this phone that looks smaller, right? It's running into millions. That's how food is. That is how food is. So some categories of food, yes, they might look small, but the calories, mighty. And you must respect that. Your oil, 1 cup of oil is 1,920 calories. Your oil. Your oil is 1,920 calories for 1 cup of oil. So it's not as if these foods have problems, but it's just that you are eating them in the wrong portions. And based on everything I just told you now, what I'm about to tell you now will make sense. Let's talk about the plate method. Now, the plate method is one of the simplest portion control methods in this world because it's so straightforward. The idea is that you take your plate. So say what type of oil? All the oils, whether it's palm oil, whether it's olive oil, avocado oil, all oils have the same calories, okay? All the same. Now, based on this rule, can you now see why we tell you, oh, you can eat plenty veggies, eat plenty veggies? Because look at the calories in the veggies. See how low it is. Even the fruits too. See how low it is. And then we say, oh, your carbs, make it moderate. Because yes, your carbs have calories too, your protein have calories too, but it's not too bad like that. And then when we tell you, oh, your fat and oil, please use tiny. It's because the calories are just too much. So, and that is the idea behind the plate method, where we tell you, okay, half of your plate, when you take your plate, and half should be filled with vegetables. Vegetables, whether it's salad, whether it's a foriro, or it's a kaikon, or it's okra soup, whatever vegetable you want to use, put it there. Then your remaining half, divide it into two again. So now you have 2 quarters. 1 quarter should have your starch, whether it's your rice, whether it's your potato, whether it's your plantain, whether it's your eba, put it there. Then the last half is now your protein. I make it a lean protein. Okay. And last but not least, complete it with a fruit. Now, based on everything we said so far and the table I showed you before, there's one class of food that is not on this on this screen right now. So people are asking what a cup is. A cup is a standard measurement. It's 250 mils. If you've ever baked before, there's a set of measuring cups that bakers use. The biggest one is 1 cup. It's 200. It's a standard. It's 250 mils. Who can tell me the class of food that is currently not on this screen? There's a class of food that is missing right now. That is not on this screen right now. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Fat and oil. But it's there, and I'm going to show you the ways that it is there. This salad now, I'll put salad cream. right? That's already a fact. But you see, the rule with this plate method is that in every single way fat can enter your food, you want to keep it as low as possible. Okay? You want to keep it low. So when I'm putting salad cream on my salad, I'm using a little. When I'm cooking my stew, I'm not going to cook my stew and let oil just be swimming everywhere. Okay? When I'm cooking my protein, I'm not going to throw it inside oil and fry it. I can do any other thing. I can boil it, I can air fry it, I can grill it, everything else. But please don't throw it inside oil. That is how we keep the fat content low and keep the calories low as well. Okay, this is another example. It's still the same idea. Okay, we have wheat for our starch. We had boiled goat's meat for the protein. We have a foriro for vegetable. It's the same idea. You can use it. So you can use salad cream. Yes, you can use salad cream, but don't use too much. And if you can find a low-fat version, fantastic. The plate method is so simple, but it can be very, 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 very powerful. Okay, this is one of our clients' feedback using the plate method. And it says, "Hi, hope you're good. This is what I have for lunch, and people are already commenting that I am losing weight. The meals are so yummy, and I don't feel like eating junk food anymore." This is our own version. So this some rice with a raw egg, and let's use a banana as her fruit. Simple, but you get the idea. Okay. Now, finally, we're going to be talking about how to stay on track. Because like I said, for many of us, when everything is perfect, we know how to stay on track. We know how to stay consistent. But once life gets busy, everything turns upside down. So answer this question. I end up eating whatever I see because A, I can't figure out what to eat. B, I don't have time to meal prep. C, I don't like cooking. Or D, I travel a lot. Which team are you? I end up eating whatever I see because, let me know. Which category do you fall? Because you can't figure out what to eat, you don't have time to meal prep, you don't like cooking, or you travel a lot. Let me know. Husna says B and A, okay, which is meal prepping and deciding what to eat. Vicky says B, Ada says meal prep. Emma says D, I travel a lot. Uchi also says D, I travel a lot. Ariel says A, I can't figure out what to eat. Bola also, I can't figure out what to eat. Omema says A and B. Viania says B. Didi says C, I don't like cooking. I'm actually also on C. A lot of people just look at me, oh, you're a nutrition coach, and immediately assume that I like cooking. I don't like cooking. I cook 100% for survival. If there was a way for me not to cook, you will not see me in the kitchen. I don't like cooking. Victory says B and C. Morenica says A, I can't figure out what to eat. Praise says A, B, and C. Okay. Now, there's something that I want to tell you guys. Regardless of your situation, the biggest mistake you can make is for you to wait till you are already very hungry. You see, many of us, when it comes to how we plan our lives, there are many things we plan. We plan what we will wear. We plan when it comes to work, we're very organized. We put so much effort into planning so many areas of our life. But somehow for our food, for what will we eat? And food is something we probably eat multiple times a day for the rest of our lives. We somehow hope that we'll figure it out along the way. We hope that we'll figure it out somehow. And then it is now in the middle of your hunger, when your stomach is already crying. That is when you now start asking yourself, what will I even eat now? But you see, the fact that you already waited till when you're already hungry to ask that question, you've already set yourself up. Because guess what? When you are hungry, you are not going to be thinking, how do I portion the carbs? Which vegetable will I eat? How am I making sure that the protein is not too much? At that moment when you're hungry, all you want to do is eat. All you are thinking of is what's available. And guess what? Anything you see, you will eat. So whatever the situation is, you have to have had a plan before you got hungry, before it was actually time for you to eat. You should have decided and made a decision on what you were going to eat. And there are always different scenarios for all of us. There are the times when everything is good, life is chill, there's not too much pressure, there's not too much stress. Then there's the times where you don't even have time to even go to the market to even say you want to go and buy something. There are the times where there's food in the household, but the energy to even cook it, you don't even have. Then there's the time when you are traveling. Then there's a time when you just get home so late, like cooking is just does not even look like an option anymore. You know these things. All these are things that have happened to you. But now, guess what? You now need to have a plan for all those different scenarios. You being too tired to cook is not today that will happen to you. It has happened before. So the question is, when it happens next time, what will you do? You need to have a plan. Okay, this weekend was so busy, you could not go grocery shopping, you could not go to the market. What will you do? It has happened before. You know it has happened before. Now, before it happens again, what is your plan? The fact that you have no plan is the problem. Okay? I'm going to show you an example of this is my own personal plan, right? What happens when I'm not able to meal prep? Okay, I had a crazy weekend. Maybe there's no food to cook, but there was no time to cook it, right? One of the things I always have in my house is cereal or oats, especially oats. Not just because I like oats, but because oats is like my backup breakfast. Like Ibad as Ibad, though, there's nothing else to eat in the house. I don't know what to do again. You see that oats? It is my savior. And I've learned to make it in the microwave. You put the oats, you put the water, you put it in the microwave for about 90 seconds. Done. I'm not even carrying pots. Because of that, I always have oats. Oats cannot finish inside my house. For this reason, because it is my savior breakfast. I always make sure I also have a fruit because there has to be a fruit, right? To balance things out. It's a source of fiber as well, a source of nutrients. So I always, most of the times, I will have apple in my house. There are very few times that anybody can come to my house and you know the apples in my fridge. I like apples, but they are also my backup fruits. Of course, I buy other fruits as well, but you see all those other fruits, they might finish, but the apple will not finish. I always buy. There's also always a protein. I don't know how many of us know this, but if you boil eggs and keep it in the shell, you can keep it in your fridge for 7 days. It won't go bad. I boil egg in bulk. I mean, I like egg. I like boiled egg. Another one that I make in bulk is chicken. I will make chicken, air fry it in bulk because I just want to know that, okay, there's a source of protein somewhere. So whether it's the chicken, whether it's the egg, something will show up for me. So yes, I didn't have time to meal prep, but guess what? I can still have a balanced breakfast. And this might be what I'll eat almost every day for that week. Because I didn't cook. Okay? Maybe on some days I have energy, I might fry egg and eat it with bread too. Simple things. Snack. I used to love these crackers growing up. Right? But there's so many other ones now that are doing in all these small packs. There's Rich Tea, there's McVitie's now, there's Biloxi, all these small packs. But another option that I love for snack is fruits because again, you don't have to cook it. It's just right there. Just wash it and eat. Okay? For lunch, if corn is in season, forget it. I love corn. I'll do a bunch of corn with a bit of coconut. Or if I'm at home, I'll probably eat it with like chicken or some protein. I'll probably do chicken or something. Or if it's fish that I made, I'll eat it. And then for dinner, if I'm already coming home, if I'm too tired or I don't want to go home, I'm figuring out what to eat. Stop at my suya man. Buy my suya. They already know me. They don't add oil when they want to, when they want to warm it out, they like to pour oil everywhere. They don't do that for me. Just heat it up for me. I'll go home and soak it with Gary. A lot of times I have baby cucumbers at home and I'll just eat it just so that, okay, as a source of veggies somewhere. Now, this is an entire day of not cooking, but it's about 1,500. There's so many more examples of this. Things that you can do that don't require a lot of cooking, or things you can do in like 5 minutes and you are done. Okay? Or let's imagine you're not even at home. Your work has carried you, have traveled, or you shall travel, or holiday or something. One of the best things that I love buying when I'm away, and sometimes you don't even need to travel. Whenever I go and make my hair, I don't know, I'm one of those people that knows how to run late. Somehow I start early but still end up running late. I don't know how I do it. But anyways, most times when I go and make my hair, I made this hair 2 days ago. Most of the time I'm probably not eating breakfast because again, I was rushing. So one of the things I like to do is to order. I'll probably order like a sofa sandwich with their vegetable juice, right? And if you're abroad, there are so many other places you could order something like this. If you're in the UK, you probably enter a Tesco and order a sandwich, or even Subway, whether in Canada or in the US. Subway has so many calorie-friendly sandwiches, right? I'm in Canada right now. What I had when I messed with my hair, it was Subway. Like I don't even think about it. You know how when you go on Uber Eats and you just when you go on all these ordering apps and your typical order is already there, I just click on it and just buy it again. Like I didn't know the one I like, I just go there and buy it. I don't even think about it. Okay. Again, as a snack, like I said, there's so many mini biscuits you can do. You can also do fruits. If you want to do lunch for in Lagos, I would typically enter a the place. And one thing I like about the restaurants now, a lot of them are doing half portions, right? Because let's be honest, their full portion is too much. Okay, so if I do half portion of jollof, do 2 portions of the salad. If they don't have any protein that is not fried, because a lot of them like fry. We know you go to a typical restaurant, the chicken is fried, the fish is fried, the beef is fried, everything they're selling is fried. Some of them might have grilled stuff, and if they do, I might buy it. But if they don't have anything grilled, I might just buy their boiled egg and move on with my life. Another one dinner I really like is Chicken Republic's moi moi and their chicken salad. I have been buying Chicken Republic's chicken salad since I think my NYSC days. I'm talking about 2017. I have been eating Chicken Republic's chicken salad. Like it has been such a thing for me. It has always been an easy breakfast, an easy lunch or dinner or whatever it is. If I'm not able, I know that I don't have energy to do anything for whatever reason, or I'm not at home and I'm in somebody else's house, or whatever the case is. Okay. Again, this is an entire day, zero cooking, 1,550 calories. It takes a bit of planning. Okay. Someone says, can you give us a timetable for a week? I mentioned earlier that if you stay till the end of tonight's class, I have a 3-day meal plan with 3 different days of meals that I took from our program. And I'm going to give you guys the link at the end of tonight's class. So just be sure to stick around, okay? Now, when you have a plan, you will be able to lose weight even when things are not ideal, when the conditions are not ideal. So I want to share the testimony of Adeyinka. She says, I haven't been active on the group because of my field work. So she's an engineer and they had, you know how they have these things, they carry them somewhere on one site to go and work. Anyways, she was away from her house, right? For a month. And she was like, I knew I was going to be busy, but I joined this batch because of a birthday discount. I've had to make do with the food options for busy people. Now, there are 2 resources that we give our clients, quick meal options and eat out guides. So those are the resources that she's talking about. And he says, I must commend you. I have lost 6 kg. And now a dress size down, even without any workout. That's the power of planning. So with our quick meal options is a PDF file where we write, like, you know what I said? I said there are so many more options of things that you can do that don't require cooking or require very little amounts of time. Our Eat Out Guide gives you like a very long list of different restaurants, whether you're home or you're in the diaspora, what you can order when you enter a lot of these popular places, your Chicken Republics, your TFCs, if you're abroad, your McDonald's, your Greg's, your Starbucks, what can you order when you enter those places and still be in a calorie deficit? It's possible. And you have to have a plan. You can't ask yourself, what should I eat now? When you're already hungry. It's a trap. So I'm going to take a quick pause here and ask us, have I made sense so far? Someone is stacking necessary. If you're not hungry, then no. But a lot of times, sometimes people need a little pick-me-up between meals. Then yeah, then you can snack. But if you absolutely don't need it, then no, you don't have to. Okay? So guys, let me know, have I made sense so far? Since I'm 64-year-old, I really want to eat healthy, not lose weight. Please kindly help. Please, you can send me a message. Okay, we can help you create something that doesn't necessarily help you lose weight, but just help you maintain it. We definitely we call them maintenance plans. Okay. To lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit. But if you want to maintain your weight, then you need to eat the exact amount of calories you currently need. That's definitely something that we can help you with. Please feel free to send us a message. Okay. I am glad that this has made sense so far, because if you took all the tips that I just shared with you, everything I've shared with you today, and you applied it in your life, okay, I promise you that if you've ever felt that your body cannot lose weight, you will start to see some progress. That scale that has refused to shift all these days, all these months, or even years, I promise that it will shift. You will start to at least see some encouraging results. But what if we could do more than just a few kilos? What if we could do so much better? What if we could help you lose 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 kg? And what if you didn't have to figure all of this out on your own? Whether trying to decide how to ensure you're in a calorie deficit, or you want to eat fried rice, how do you make sure that the calories are low? Or you want to make pottage, or you want to make a fori roll, you want to make okra, or you want to make jollof rice. How do you cook it and make sure that you're in a calorie deficit? How do you meal prep without feeling exhausted? How do you beat your cravings? What if everything was already figured out for you so you could stop making mistakes? You could stop doing trial and error and stop wasting your time and finally focus on just getting results. Is that something that you would be interested in? Would you like me to show you how all this, everything that I've shown you today, plus a lot more, can be implemented for you in your own life, in your own everyday life, in a step by step manner? Would you like me to show you how we can make it happen for you so you can finally reach your goals, whatever it is, whether you're trying to lose 10, 15, 20, whether you're trying to lose belly fat, lose arm fat, or whether you're just trying to be healthier? Would you like me to show you how? Okay. Without further ado, I would like to introduce you guys to my Total Body Transformation Program. Guys, this is my signature group weight loss program designed to help you lose 15 kg or drop to 3 dress sizes in just 12 weeks. And this is not just about losing weight, this is about helping you finally lose it, keep it off in the most sustainable, in the most realistic, and in the most enjoyable way possible. And I want to show you guys TBT in action. I want to show you how TBT helped Chisom lose 50 kg. Okay? Chisom joined my program in 2023. She has not only lost 50 kg, but she has kept it off since 2024. Like I said earlier, losing weight is one thing, keeping it off is another thing. Okay? And guess what? I have Chisom with us in class today to share her story. And if you would like to hear from Chisom, please simply give me a hashtag Chisom in the comment section so that we can welcome her into the class, okay? So she can share her story with us. Just give me hashtag Chisom. Hashtag Chisom. Let her come on board to share her story with us. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be adding Chisom now to the stage. Let us welcome her. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. So nice to see you again. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay. So it has been over 2 years since you lost over 50 kg. But before we even get into you actually losing the weight, let's rewind to the beginning. What did it feel like being 130 kg? That 130 is a lot. What was life for you back then? And what made you finally decide that, you know what, I cannot continue like this?
I was literally a shadow of myself. My clothes couldn't fit any longer. I would you need to see me. I was still doing big yellow, but I was panting when I climbed the staircase. I was falling ill unnecessarily. And one day I was just okay. I made up my mind. Okay, I wanted to lose weight. I tried keto. I tried. What did I not do? Waist trainer, slimming tea, lemon water. I did every single one of it. But one day I was just on Instagram, I was just mindlessly scrolling, and your ad came up and you said, I'll eat rice. I said, as how? I'll eat this one. I said, this lady must be boboing me. But you now said, okay, you're holding a master class like this. I said, oh, well, it's not only this time. She lied. Let me just join. So I did join, and then I came into the class. They were showing me everything. I was like, this woman, if you want to eat my money, just tell me so that I will just send it to you. But he said, all right, TBT. I said, okay, let me just take a chance. What do I stand to lose? I mean, I've tried every other thing, and let me just try. And when I paid and got into the session, I saw the meal plan. I was like, ah. So after all, she wasn't lying. And yeah, so I just made up my mind and I saw your ad and I jumped in.
Fantastic. And by the time you finally joined, what would you say was your favorite part of the TBT program?
Like I said earlier, share see that meal plan. Till today, I am still astonished. I won't even lie. I get to eat my rice, my beans, my everything I usually eat. It's not like keto, they tell you eat only egg, eat only this, eat only. But here, I eat rice, I eat beans. I even have my cheat days. Something I've been craving, I can eat it. You won't tell me to eat cockroach leg or to eat crocodile throat. I mean, and the meal plan and oh, the group. So once you subscribe, you get into a group and you're accountable to everybody, and everybody's accountable to you. Coach, she comes, she gives us motivational speeches. There are coaches there to help you. You post your meals. Once you did not see for 2 days, hello, so where are you? What are you doing? Have you been eating anyhow? Come outside. Because you're accountable to everybody. So the meal plan and the group, the both of them.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Yeah.
And now that you are 50 kg lighter, what did you first of all, did you ever think 50 kg was possible? I'm sure you're like, okay, fine, let me even try this thing. But was 50 kg even ever a possibility? And how does it feel being 50 kg lighter?
See, before I thought I was confident. I mean, I was confident. Let's not argue that. But now I am overconfident. I mean, I don't pant when I climb the staircase. When I go to buy clothes, I can now choose. Before I'll be settling, I'll be like, ah, they say, oh, yeah, no, give me, it's only myself. All right. But now, do you have this? Oh, you have it. Oh, do you have it? Oh, this color. Oh, okay, no, I'm fine. I mean, so
Okay.
it's who would think 50 kg was possible once I started seeing results and you at first you won't feel it. You won't feel no, you feel it, but
Yeah,
you won't see it. And people were like,
absolutely.
"Just so I didn't feel anything, you're losing weight." They say, you mean all right. And then I started noticing it, my clothes fit better. And voila, I'm here.
Here we are. Fantastic. And what has
Yeah.
been the biggest thing for you maintaining it? Because weight loss, everybody's losing weight. I'm not everybody's losing weight, but people have lost weight. But then the wahala of keeping it off is another kettle of fish on its own.
You know, once you subscribe, you get your meal plan for the 3 months. And like I said, that meal plan is my coach. Take your flowers, take it. Take your flowers, take it.
Thank you.
So the meal plan, it's with you. You would even get accustomed to it. It becomes a way of life because you are used to it and it's sustainable. So it has helped me. It's sustainable. I don't need to cheat with something that is in my meal plan. I mean, so
Everything is already
it's,
there, right?
everything is there. Even you even eat more than you used to eat before if you check it. So yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. And what would you say to anyone in class today thinking about joining a TBT program or wondering if this program is for them?
See, I was a dancing Thomas. I was an unbeliever. But guess who convinced me? TBT. TBT is your one bet. It's an investment you'd make that you would get so much returns for. Do you know when I go into I have to reintroduce myself to people. They'll be like, I'm sitting somewhere and they'll
Fantastic.
say, where's Chiso? I was like, as now, is it not me that is there like this? But they're like, people don't still believe it. I mean, TBT is your bestest bet. If there's any word like that, it is. TBT would help you both health wise, look wise, confidence wise, every wise. Please don't sleep on this. TBT, see, no be cho. See walk-ins now. You self check out now. I mean, please and please
Thank you
grab it,
so
hold
much.
it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Yusuf, for taking the time. And I'm always still in awe of everything we're able to do together. And more importantly, that you are still acting strong. Thank you so much. Do enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right. Bye
Thank you.
everybody. Don't
Bye.
sleep on
All right, so you guys have heard from Chisom, and I'm just going to give you a brief overview of everything inside TBT, everything that Chisom used to achieve her results, and she has continued to use to maintain her results so far. So we recently launched our web app, and if you want to see everything inside TBT, everything you'll be getting when you join us, give me a hashtag TBT in the comments, and I will show you guys a sneak peek of what is inside the app. Everything that you'll be getting, from the meal plans to the workout guide, to every single thing that you'll be getting inside, everything that helped Chisom not just lose weight, but to finally achieve her goals. Okay, fantastic. So I'm going to be adding it on stage right now for us to see. Finally launched our web app, and I cannot wait for you to see the inside of the Total Body Transformation Program. Are you ready? All right, guys, let us take a tour of month 1 of the plan. Now, to ensure your total and complete transformation, the TBT program covers 5 essential areas. Number 1 is your mindset. Number 2 is your nutrition. Number 3 is your physical fitness. Number 4 is your education. We're super big on educating you guys here at Optimum Fuji. We're going to be sharing some worksheets with you. And last but not least, community, which happens over on WhatsApp as well as monthly over on Zoom with our monthly live hangouts. Finally, bonuses that only the people that pay by tomorrow are going to get for free. Let's take a deeper look. Okay, let's start here. Now, the Mind Reset Guide is a worksheet that you're going to download right here, but you would be using this worksheet during the live Mind Reset workshop with me. And the goal of this workshop is to help you identify first of all, and then overcome some of the limiting and negative beliefs that you have about weight loss, about your own personal body. Why? Because weight loss starts with the mind. I think we've already established that so far during this class. Okay, now let's continue our tour. Next up is the meal plan. And of course, as usual, we usually start with introductions where I'm able to share my guidelines with you, okay, my rules, as well as tips such as how to stay full, how to measure your progress, what time to eat, and so on and so forth. Next up is the actual, we have a meal plan key first. You guys know that portion control is important, okay? So I'm usually very specific about the quantities of everything, and that is what we provide you here. Now let us go into the actual meal plan. Now note, you're going to be getting one meal plan every 2 weeks. So you have a meal plan for week 1 and 2. For week 3 and 4, you get another one, such that by the time you go through the entire 12 weeks of TBT, you would have gone through 6 different meal plans. And as you can see, it's broken down into the different days of the week. So let's just quickly take a look at one of the days. So here is breakfast, and you actually have 2 breakfast options, all right, with the photos, recipes, all right, your snack options, then here is lunch, and then finally your dinner, okay? Now let us move on. So like I said earlier, so this is week 3 and 4. Again, you have Monday to Sunday for week 3 and 4. Now let us see our workout guide. Again, we start with instructions for your safety as well as share some guidelines. Then the plan itself is broken down into the different schedules for the week. So Mondays, for example, is focused on your arms and your back, and all you have to do is come here, click play to watch the videos and follow the videos. Okay, it is that simple. Now our classes, we are so big on this. From week 1 all the way to week 12, you're going to be having different classes covering different topics. So this is week 2, and it teaches you how to select healthier foods and even understand why even saying one food is healthier than the other. So we cover other topics like how to overcome cravings, how to keep the hunger away, how to ensure that you don't quit, what to do, when you feel like quitting, or we also have topics like how to interpret nutrition labels, what to do if you're not losing weight, and by the time you're even done, let's say you reach your weight loss goal, how to actually maintain your results. You're going to get access to all of that. Now there's certain worksheets that you're going to be needing, like our daily fitness checklist. This is like a report card that we share, and we just tell you how to use it, and you'll be able to also download it here. We also have our progress report sheet as well for you to download. Now the very sweet part. For those that make payment for TBT by tomorrow, guys, you have just 24 hours. You're also going to be getting this fasting meal plan and my quick meal options and eat out guide. But don't worry, let me just quickly give you a quick tour of the fasting meal plan, okay? Now, it includes guidelines, when to eat, the do's and don'ts of fasting period. But let's just quickly take a look at the actual meal plan. Okay, it goes on like this from here all the way to day 30, a full 30 days. And you're getting that absolutely free if you join us by tomorrow. Let me quickly give you a tour of the Eat Out Guide. So here is the Eat Out Guide in month 3 of the plan. We also have another one in month 2 as well. And basically the way that it works, we just have a list of different restaurants and we tell you exactly what to buy at these different restaurants. We have The Place, Sweet Sensation, Taste Fried Chicken, Chicken Republic, Domino's, Sport, and you'll be able to know exactly what to buy when you get there to ensure that you are actually meeting your calorie targets so that you remain in a calorie deficit and you're able to continue losing weight. So let me know if you have any questions. I honestly cannot wait for you guys to experience all the resources that are on this program. And if you want to download any of them, there are download links, okay? The meal plan, like you can see the Eat Out Guide here, download the Eat Out Guide right here. For the meal plan, for the workout guides, if you want to print your meal plan, for example, I'll put it on your fridge or wherever, in your kitchen or your dining room, wherever, you'll be able to do that, okay? All right. I hope you guys are as excited as I am, and I even have more treats waiting for you because everything that I've just showed you is valued at 480,000, but we normally price it at 90,000. But guys, guess how much you're paying if you join tonight or latest by tomorrow? You're not paying a normal price of 90,000 for the entire 3 months. You are paying just 59,900 naira. Okay, you are paying just 59,900 naira if you join us tonight or latest by tomorrow for the entire 12 weeks of the program. You're going to be getting access to the group for the 3 months. You're going to be getting the 3-month meal plan, the workout guides, access to the Zoom classes, to the live workshops, everything for just 59,900. The normal price is 90,000. This incredible discount is going to be disappearing in 24 hours, okay? As you can see, it is a major discount, and that is why it's lasting for just 24 hours. So if you make your payment right now, payment details are on the screen. The account number is right there, Providus Bank. You can send in your payment. And when you do make your payment, please come back into the class and just give me a hashtag joined, okay? So that I can give you a proper Optimum Foodie welcome into the TBT squad, okay? If you are not in the country, if you want to pay in other currencies, or if you're in Ghana, we also had lots of people in Ghana that join us every batch. You can go on to this site, optimumfoodie.com/TBT-squad. You will also find the link in your email. You can check your promotions folder. But if you're registered for this class, then you're probably on our email list and would have also emailed you this 24-hour discount link. Or if you're also inside one of the WhatsApp groups, the link would have also been posted there as well. So if you click on the link, you choose pay in dollars, you'll be able to change the currency to any currency, whether dollar, pounds, or Ghana cedis or CFA, or whatever it is you want to change it to, and you'll be able to make your payment online. If you want to do a transfer, the account details are on the screen. And please remember, this discount lasts only 24 hours. So if I were you, I will make payment right now. You have till midnight tomorrow to join us at this price, as opposed to the regular price of 90,000. Once you pay this 59,900, you are not paying anything else. You are covered for the entire 12 weeks, which is 3 months of the program, okay? And the account details are currently on the screen, so you can take a screenshot right now. I'm going to also add it as a banner below here so that you can do the needful. Now, besides these discounts, guess what? And remember, please, when you join, please come back. Okay, let me welcome you. Just give me hashtag joined. Okay, and once you've made your payment, please send your payment receipt to us anywhere. Okay, whether it's on WhatsApp, you can find us, whether it's Instagram DMs, Facebook DMs, wherever it is, as an email reply any of our emails, send it wherever is most convenient for you. Now, besides these discounts, like I said, I have lots of goodies for you guys. If you also join us right now, or latest by tomorrow night, you would also be getting my fasting meal plan absolutely free. I showed you guys inside the app, right? So this is a full 30 days of night or a full day 30-day Nigerian fasting plan. So whether you have, let's say, during your weight loss program, you end up having a religious fast, right? Something comes up at your church or mosque, and you want to do a fast, or just personally, this plan will help you. Or if you just want to try intermittent fasting, this plan will help you. Normally, you're supposed to pay for it. It's not part of TBT, okay? But you are getting it absolutely free if you join TBT right now, okay? We will add it to your TBT plan if you join us in the next 24 hours. Another thing that we're adding for free is the quick meal options guide, okay? Remember what we talked about in terms of how to plan yourself even when you're busy. So the quick meal options gives you a list of easy breakfast, lunch, and dinner options that require zero cooking, or things you can prepare in like 5 minutes or less and still be in a calorie deficit. Then we have our eat out guide, okay? Even if you want to buy your lunch outside, you should know exactly what you want to go and buy. All right. Even stuff for even traffic, right? Even on the road options. And whether you're in Lagos or you're in the diaspora, we have multiple restaurant options with multiple options at this restaurant of what you could order, whether it's for lunch, whether it's for dinner, to help make sure that you stay on track, okay? Whatever your situation is. So normally, putting everything together, the regular program on a normal day is 90,000. These bonuses I'm giving you for free together, again, we sell them separately. They are worth 45,000 naira. So in total, you're supposed to pay 135K normally. But for 24 hours, you're paying just 59.9. Now you see why I can't let this discount last more than 24 hours. I hope you can understand why now. Because you guys are basically robbing me. It is 24 hours only. If you can make your payment right now, do so right now and secure your seat. And of course, like I said, please ensure you come back. I'm going to come back to the comment section now. Start receiving some of our payments. Please come back in. Give me a hashtag join so that I can properly welcome you into the program. Now, if you're wondering what your life is going to be like after TBT, let me just give you, let me try and help you visualize it, okay? Because with TBT, you're going to go from feeling uncomfortable in your skin, from constantly feeling self-conscious to finally feeling absolutely confident. With TBT, you go from looking pregnant even after you've worn your girdle to feeling confident wearing fitted clothes even without a girdle, okay? With TBT, you go from being always scared you gain weight because you like rice. On TBT, you learn how to enjoy all your carbs, whether it's rice, whether it's bread, whether it's plantain, whether it's yam. You learn how to enjoy all of them and still lose weight. With TBT, you go from feeling like you need to buy expensive food, feeling like you need to be going to one market somewhere to look for food. You go from that to being able to eat food you already have at home, your everyday food that you find in your supermarket. But I'll just teach you how to eat them in a healthier way. With TBT, you go from battling cravings, okay, from always feeling like you're so out of control around food. On TBT, you finally feel in control. You learn how to incorporate your treats without overdoing them. Yes, even ice cream is allowed. All right. You go from always wondering, what will I eat? What should I eat? How much should I eat to lose weight? On TBT, you will know exactly what and how much to eat to smash your goals. But they're trying to lose weight, they're trying to burn belly fat, they're trying to get rid of your back rolls, whatever the case is, TBT has got you. Okay? With TBT, you go from feeling sad every time you look at yourself in the mirror to being happy when you stand in front of it and feeling confident and loving your body again. TBT will take you from feeling pains in your knees, in your back, from feeling out of breath every time you climb a flight of stairs, to being pain-free, lighter, and stronger. Okay? With TBT, you go from giving up every few weeks because your diet is so boring and so difficult. With TBT, you will finally learn what consistency is, because you not only enjoy your food, you learn how to stay consistent even when you are busy. Okay? That is what TBT is about. And I want to show you something. I want to show you this particular client's transformation. So this is what happened for her belly in 30 days. But what I want to show you is what she wrote here. She says, and I was not even doing any exercise. That is what the right meal plan will do for you. Even when you've not yet started exercising, I promise that you will start to see results. TBT will take you from hating to take pictures to finally feeling so confident that you can't stop taking pictures. I know so many people that run away from taking photos just because they don't like the way that they look. This is all that can happen for you at just 59,900 today. I remember, besides everything else inside the program, you are getting 45,000 naira worth of extra bonuses. That's the fasting meal plan, the eat out guides, and the quick meal options. Absolutely free if you join us tonight or latest by tomorrow. Okay? And please, 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 I want to say something. You are not spending money. Okay? This is not you buying a blouse or buying shoe or buying hair or buying bag. This is you investing in yourself. This is you investing in your confidence. This is you investing in your health. Like I said when I started this class, a big push for me, what made me really take this seriously to become a career, because like I said, my undergrad was in pharmacy. You know, I had a whole plan of what I was going to do with my pharmacy degree. But I ended up here, and I have my dad to thank for that, because his prediabetes diagnosis really opened my eyes. And I really like nah. So for me, it became way more than just flat stomach. It became ensuring that, yes, diabetes runs in my family, but it's not my portion. It will not be my portion. That is what you are investing in. Okay? I mentioned I was going to give you guys a free 3-day plan. I did not forget. I keep my promises. I'm going to be sharing that very, 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 very soon. TBT is your chance to know that this time you're not going back. Right? This is where it is going to happen. This is where you're going to finally get it right. And you're finally rejecting all those time-wasting, hunger-striking, money-wasting, boring weight loss methods that have left you disappointed all this time. Okay? And I want to also show you what happened for Crystal. So Crystal was one of our clients on TBT. She's a doctor. And this was her when she started. And she said, I had to lie to some of my colleagues that I was pregnant because I was too embarrassed to admit that I had added so much weight. And the fat concentrated in my belly. I knew they'll be wondering if I was the one God gave the instruction to populate the earth, as I had delivered 4 times and my last one was just 1 year plus. But I prefer them thinking I was pregnant to the predictable comment of, you have to do something about your weight gain. And this is Crystal after those 4 weeks on the TBT program. And after 8 weeks, this is what happened for Crystal. And Crystal says, my story has changed from joke, what happened, to you have added a lot of weight, to wow, you look great. And that is exactly what I can't wait to happen for you inside TBT. And the craziest part is the meals that she was eating, the kind of meals that she was taking to work. No, it was not salad, smoothie. Again, like I keep saying, it's everyday stuff. In the right portions, cook the right way. Achieving a calorie deficit, that is the secret weapon. It's not by starving, okay? If you're unable to do a full 2 months, a full 3 months, these are the other options, okay? You can still get a discount if you do 2 months. You pay 48,900 instead of 60,000. Okay, if you are doing a monthly payment, you'll be doing 30,000 naira. Now, for the bonuses, if you do your full 3 months, you're getting all those amazing bonuses that I mentioned. If you do 2 months, there's one of the bonuses you'll not be getting. So the Eat Out guides, we have 2 sets of the Eat Out guide. One of them is in month 2 and the other is in month 3. So if you pay for 2 months, then that means that you wouldn't be getting the bonus, the one that is in month 3, but you'll be getting one of the detail guides. You'll also be getting the fasting plan and the quick meal options. If you pay for 1 month, you will be getting just the fasting meal plan, but that is still an amazing bonus, trust me. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just come back here. Remember, if you have joined us, please give me a hashtag joined. Let me properly come and welcome you. I know Oluwako says done. Thank you so much for joining us. I cannot wait to see you inside the program. I cannot wait to welcome you and witness your transformation. Okay. All right, guys, if you have joined, please let me know. I have been receiving your payment, so please let me know when you have joined. So it says the CDs. Yes, you can pay in CDs. All you need to do is to go to the website. Let me find the website again. Oh, yes, and guys, the men are not left out. Okay, the men are not left out. So if you, if it could be for your spouse, or if you're a man and you're inside this class right now, these are just a few of the transformations that have happened for our men, the gentlemen that have joined the TBT program. Okay. So if you haven't joined us yet, remember this discount ends tomorrow at midnight. If you want to pay in another currency, not Naira, please head over to, I'm trying to find the link now. Okay, let me come here. Yeah. So I just put the link at the bottom of the screen. So go to optimumfoodie.com/TBT-squad. You would see the option when you choose join, then you see this link that says pay in dollars. Click on it. And then when you click on it, you'll be able to actually change the currency at the top. You can change it to CDs, to pounds, whatever currency you want, and then you can make your payment online. Okay. So here is the link that you are going to. All right. And here's one thing I want to say about this meal plan and why there's a reason that I'm proud. Because with this meal plan, it's not just, okay, yes, you're eating Nigerian meals, but it's also what it will do for you. Even without exercise, like I said earlier, because you're already in a calorie deficit, you will start to see results. This happened for this client, Rachel, in just 30 days. She had not started exercising. And it happens with a lot of clients because what happens a lot of times is they want to focus on the meal plan, start getting used to the meal plan. So a lot of times, some people don't really start serious exercise until maybe they're month 2, which is absolutely fine. Because when it comes to habits like this, you want to take it a step at a time. Absolutely fine. So I have a lot of people who honestly are not exercising as much in their month 1. But does this stop them from getting results? No. Why? Because the meal plan is doing the heavy lifting. Okay, and you're eating carbs every day. Yes, I know I'm saying that you eat right, you eat this. It's not bobo, or maybe you will not be seeing it maybe once a week. No, you will eat carbs every single day at practically every single meal. Okay, and we've also made the meal plan so flexible. When I say so flexible, in the sense that you can repeat meals, you can swap meals, you can decide that today is a Sunday. Maybe what is on Sunday, maybe the what you need for it is not available, or you are too tired, or whatever it is. You can decide, you know what I ate on Saturday, what I ate on Friday, I want to eat it again today. That is how flexible we've made this plan. With this plan, you'll be able to eat similar meals with your family. One of the biggest hurdles with fat loss is cooking separate things. So your family is eating one thing, you are cooking another thing because you want to lose weight. It is very frustrating. Even me, I cannot do it. All of us have to eat the same thing. I don't have that energy. Who has that time? Nobody has that time. So with TBT, you'll finally be able, because guess what? The bread and egg your family wants to eat is on your plan. The plantain and beans is on your plan. The eba and okra is on your plan. The yam porridge is on your plan. So you can eat the same thing with them. You don't have to cook separate meals when you are on TBT. If you have diastasis recti, please join us. Okay, but when you join us, simply let us know so we can send you our DR specific workout. Okay, if you don't know what diastasis recti is, it's this condition where your ab muscles separate. A lot of times it happens to women due to pregnancy because of the pressure of the growing baby. And the annoying thing about diastasis recti is Simply losing the fat is not enough. So you could have even lost the fat and still look, the stomach will still droop. And that's because the integrity of the muscles underneath your skin, now it has been compromised. So there are certain workouts you need to do. In fact, normal tummy exercises actually make it worse. And that's why you have to be very careful, right? So if you have the cyst recti, please let us know so we can send you the workout for the cyst recti. If you are breastfeeding, you can join TBT as well, okay? We have a very specific number for people who are breastfeeding. Now, of course, the concern with breastfeeding moms is always the fact that you are trying to produce breast milk, okay? You have a baby to feed. So your meal plan is different. So if you're breastfeeding, please let us know so that we can give you the workout, the meal plan for breastfeeding moms. All right. This is one of our clients who had DR, and she says, my tummy doesn't show the DR anymore. I woke up this morning and checked myself in the mirror, and as usual, I saw the changes, and I'm so happy. I wish that I joined earlier. Okay. Don't let this be you or wishing in December that you had joined, because the year will soon end. This 2026, I don't know where it's running to, but like joke, July is ending. We have 5 more months left in the year. It is crazy. If you have ulcer, you can join TBT. With our meal portions, with the fact that the way the meals are timed and spaced, you can join TBT without having flare-ups. This is one of our amazing clients who joined TBT with an ulcer. She says, God bless you. You are the real deal. I feel so much better physically, mentally, and emotionally, and I'm loving the growth, the changes, and my new body. I have ulcer, and it has been a challenge of weight loss programs where I had to starve or eat so little. On TBT, I can eat well, balanced diet too, and still lose weight and stay healthy. Okay? So even if you have an ulcer, if you also have high blood pressure, you can join TBT. If you have joined us, please let me know. Give me a hashtag joined. Let me run back to the comments, trying to scroll up to find, because I've had so many of you join. We've been receiving your payments. I want to welcome you. Let me see. I'm trying to scroll up. Actually, I've not scrolled up too much. If you have joined, please give me a hashtag joined. Give me a hashtag joined. If you're outside Lagos, you want to pay in a different currency. If you're in the diaspora, you want to pay in Naira, I'm sure you can use those tools, what do you call them again? Oh, them Lemfi and Remitly and what to make your payment. If you're in Ghana or Cameroon, or you're just outside Nigeria, I want to pay in a different currency, please go to the website. You can find the website please go check your email. Okay. If you don't see your email, check your promotions folder. Or if you're in the WhatsApp group, it would have been shared in the WhatsApp group as well. Click on pay in join, then click on pay in dollars. You can change the currency to anything. Someone said, is it possible for a 9-to-5? Absolutely. Many of people who join this program are 9-to-5ers. Of course, we also have business owners, and we have, of course, it's a mix of people, but I would say most people are actually 9-to-5ers, right? Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to find the people's comments, Sorry. Because I do want to make sure that I'm welcoming you guys. Hello, Vivian. Welcome to the TBT program. Thank you for trusting me. I can't wait to meet you inside the program. I can't wait for our first live class. Let me see. Zainab, welcome to the TBT program. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to see you inside TBT. Fantastic. Okay. All right. I think I've finally gotten to. Someone says, can I pay now? I'm joining in 2 weeks' time. Absolutely. This program actually starts in about 2 weeks. So like you're right on time. The program starts in about 2 weeks. Okay. So you are very, very, very right on time. We are starting sometime in the middle of August. So you're good. Loveline, welcome to the program. Welcome to the program, Jedidah. Thank you. I can't wait to see you at the program. If you still need the link to pay online, let me just put up that link once again. This is the link, optimumfoodie.com dash, I said dash, not dash, slash, right? Stroke or slash, whatever you call it, TBT, then hyphen or dash squad, okay? Once you open that link, you would see a big button that says join, right? And once you click join, you get to the part that has the payment links with the prices. When you under that button, you see pay in dollars. Okay, so if you want to pay in another currency, click on pay in dollars, then change the currency to whatever currency that you want. Okay, so here's the link on the screen right now. All right, TBT in action for so many other clients of ours. Okay, this is a mom, and she says these shorts, the day that I fit into them, everybody knew. I will put bill self. Otherwise, it's God that said I should stumble on your page. I can't believe we did this despite everything that we were eating. Oh Lord, and I honestly cannot wait to hear this kind of transformations for you guys as well. Or Olamide, who snatched her waist in 6 weeks. Okay, it says to me looking pregnant my before picture, and for the first time, she really feels like this can work long term. All right, these are the prices. They are going away in 24 hours. These are the options for 2 months and as well as monthly payments if you're unable to do a full 3 months right now. Okay, and remember, you're getting my fasting meal plan, quick meal options, and eat out guides if you join us latest by tomorrow night. Okay, this is what can happen for, like I said, TBT, whether it's your face or your back or your arms or your belly that you're trying to work on, we got you. And I have a very, very, very confident money back guarantee. And people usually ask me how on earth I'm giving money back guarantee, and I'll tell you why. Because everything that TBT is scientifically backed. TBT is not I didn't create TBT based on feelings and vibes. Okay. TBT is based on actual science. Every single teaspoon of oil, every single cup of rice, every single gram of beef that we ask you to eat has a reason or has been carefully calculated. None of it is random. And we're on our, like, I think it's like our 70 something batch now, or 60 something. We've done so many batches of TBT now, and every single batch, I'm still in awe of the progress that people make. I know that it works, but at the same time, people are still coming with their stories, and it's just like, wow, okay, this is why I do what I do. This is what gives me joy. So if you join TBT and you follow this plan as I designed it, and somehow in your 3 months with us, you still don't lose at least a dress size. So when I say dress size, that means, let's say you're a size 16, you don't at least come down to a size 14. You don't at least drop a dress size in those 3 months, or lose at least 3 inches off your belly. I'll give your money back. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have given money back before. I gave money back in 2 scenarios. The first one, I can't really remember the full details, but I remember the second one very well. I remember we even started, I started personally, looking at her meals, because she was, she promised she was doing everything right. And indeed, she looked like she was doing everything right. And then I think 2 months later, we returned the money. And then 2 months later, she came back and she was like, she really wasn't sure what was going on. But now she continued following the plan, but she had lost a whole bunch of weight. And she sent us pictures. We didn't get her money back, but I'm happy that she came back to at least tell us, right, that she actually lost weight. But anyways, as promised, I said I was going to give you guys a meal plan 3 days out of this particular 3 days is actually out of the TBT program. So I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. And here's how to download it. So first and foremost, I want you to take a screenshot of your screen right now. Okay, just go ahead, just do it. Take a screenshot. I'll explain why. Just as you're listening to me right now, just capture it, take a screenshot. Now, the reason I told you to take a screenshot is so that you could capture this link here in red. in red text with the white background. That is the link to the free meal plan. Okay, so what you're going to do is, now that you've captured it, you're going to go to your browser, okay, and you're going to type in what you see here. All right, it says bit.ly/FREEPLAN2024. And you have to type it exactly like this. And that's why I told you to take the screenshot so that you can carefully go back to the screenshot and look at it to make sure that you got it correctly. If any part of this is incorrect, you put 2 dots, or you didn't put the dot, you didn't put the slash, you put capital letter F, all of these things here are small letters. Okay, there's no capital letter here. If anything is wrong, of course, it won't work. The link will not open. So we'll type this into your browser, whether you're using Google Chrome or Safari, whatever it is, then press enter. When it opens, okay, it might tell you, because it's a bit.ly link, I had to shorten the link because the original link is extremely long, but it will tell you to open, to head over to continue to destination. Okay, click on continue to destination, then the meal plan will open. Now, when the meal plan opens, you are going to want to download it. When it opens, it's not necessarily on your phone yet. It has just opened. Okay, so to make sure that you've actually downloaded it and it is like inside your files on your phone, you need to click download, right? But once you put in the URL, you press enter, it'll open. You will have the actual meal plan. Now, an initial page might open, which is a bit.ly page, and you see an option that says continue to destination. Please click on continue to destination. Then the meal plan will open. But like I said, once it has opened, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's saved on your phone. You still have to look for download somewhere. It's probably maybe that button that looks like an arrow pointing down, or you might need to click options and click download, depending on your phone's interface, or OS or operating system, whatever. But yeah, make sure you download it. But like I said, take a screenshot right now, okay? So that you're not saying, oh, where is the link again? Just take the screenshot now. So that way you have the link already on your phone, and you don't need me to go back. Okay, take the screenshot. I hope we have done that. Take the screenshot, because I'm moving away from this slide now. Take the screenshot. Okay, now if you want to work with me one-on-one, okay, TBT is a group program. Okay, TBT is a group program. So if you would rather do a one-on-one program, we also have those options. So you can reach out to us via any platform, on Instagram, on Facebook, if you have our WhatsApp number, you can reach out to us anywhere. If you're in any of those groups, you can reach out to whoever the admin is, and you can let them know that you're interested in a one-on-one. Or if you just have any other questions about the TBT program in itself, before you make payments, if there's anything you want to clarify, you want to confirm before you go ahead, please feel free to ask us. But yeah, if we also want a one-on-one, just let us know that you want to learn more about our one-on-one programs, and we'll be more than happy to share them with you. Okay, let me come back to the comments for a bit. Okay, you have DR, fantastic. So please let us know. Let us know once you have joined that you have DR, so that we can do the needful and give you the resources you need. Fatus, okay, I think I'm actually saying this wrong. I don't know if it's Fatu Sonia, or if, let me say Fatu Sonia just in case. I don't want to say your name wrong, but thank you so much for joining us. I guess I'll get your name correctly when you join the program. I'll get the proper thing. Taluma Lokwe, you are welcome. Welcome to the program. Let me see, Jimmy Babs, welcome. I can't wait to see you on the inside. Oyeronke, oh, you have such a lovely name. I think I'm used to Aderonke. I think I've seen Oyeronke before. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Someone said, how much is the fasting meal plan? You can get the fasting meal plan for 15,000 if you want to buy that separately. So it says, I can't access the link. Can you make payment to Providus? Yes, if you're able to, please go ahead and make your payments to the Providus account. The link is for especially people who, like I said, who want to pay in a currency that is not Naira, right? So especially for those like in Ghana and Cameroon, if you want to pay in CDs or SEPA, then yeah, you won't obviously you'll be able to do a bank transfer. So that's where you definitely need the link, right? So yeah. So please, you can do a direct transfer. Absolutely. Ooh. Okay, let me see. Trying to capture. Okay. So for those of you who might not yet have joined and you're still thinking, you're still wondering, you got two choices, okay? Two choices. You can continue going on this journey alone. You can continue spending endless hours doing research, doing guesswork. You can continue wasting more money on stuff that's not going to work or maybe work for a time. You can watch another 3 months. You can watch the rest of this year go by with little to no progress to show. Or you could pony up this small investment. And honestly, 59.9 for an entire 3 months for the value that you are getting, for the transformation that you're going to experience, for what's going to happen, not just for your body and your confidence, but for your health, it is a small investment. Because technically, it's just about 667 naira a day. It's never up to 1K a day. It's not even up to 1K a day for all of the supports that you are going to be getting. Okay? We've had people spend millions. Somebody even in this comment section has admitted that she has spent millions on trying to lose weight. I had this client, I think this was back in like 2023 or so. She says, in fact, my husband is shocked. I'm eating everything according to the calories and still lose weight. I have lost 5 kg. 5 whole kg in 2 weeks. People should know more about you. I was in Spain. I almost spent 3 million getting a gastric balloon, but my husband was scared and he pushed me to try you for the last time, and here I am. Okay, this is 3 million back in when I don't even know how much they are doing it now. But there are so many people spending. So when I say 59.9 is a very small investment, I know what I am saying. Okay, this is what TBT did for Miss Uche, 13 kg down. All right. Osuberu says, I can't believe I traveled. I can't believe I actually traveled and still lost weight. Normal me, I just put everything on pause. Like at home, the fit farm continues. I've never been this consistent with my diet or exercise before. Onita. All right. In 5 weeks, she says, I just posted a picture of myself on my WhatsApp stories. I haven't done so in months. Although the compliments and comments I've been getting made me want to cry. Thank you. Okay. These prices are disappearing by tomorrow midnight. And it's gone. So can I do too much and then completely later? If you do it by when we start. So Blessing, remember I said that we're starting again. We're starting middle of August, okay? So if you do your 2 months now and you complete your payment, you balance up before the program starts, which is in the middle of August, yes, we can allow that, okay? We can allow that. All right, so you can go ahead and do that. So if there's any other person as well who really wants to do the 3 months, but you're not able to, okay, you can do a significant initial payment. So maybe you're able to cover at least like 70% of it right now. And then you can then do the balance before the program starts in the middle of August, okay? I can do that for you to preserve your discount for you, okay? If you show us some commitment. All right. And I want to just take a moment and just imagine you probably had some goal at the beginning of the year. I don't know, you probably told yourself that 2026 was going to be the year. But we're in July now and nothing has still happened. But there's still time. So what if you could actually fulfill your promise to yourself and make 2026 really the year that you do it? And not just lose weight, but you actually build the habits to help you maintain it, you actually become that person that is able to maintain their weight long term, not just lose it. Imagine that you're able to prove the deltas wrong, the negative people, people that say that I cannot do it. Okay, the family members, the people that keep commenting about your weight. What if you finally prove them wrong? What if you stop feeling so conscious about your weight? Stop feeling so insecure. And instead of imagining, why don't we help you? Why don't you allow us help you make it happen? Okay. Payment details are at the bottom of the screen. If you want to pay in a different currency, the link to visit is also on the screen. Why don't you stop imagining and let's make it happen like it happened for Progress? This is 8 weeks. Look at her belly. Okay. Or Baby Sola, this was just 30 days. Again, these are the prices and this is everything that you are getting. And if you're feeling like, oh, I'll pay later, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it, it's fine. But just make sure it's not past tomorrow midnight. Because, like I said, everything you are getting when you pay tonight is actually normally 135K. So if you're paying 59.9, that's less than half. This discount will not pass tomorrow night. So if you can do it right now, I will do it right now and forget about it. Because if you come on Tuesday to say, oh, I wanted to, but I forgot. Please. If you're in this class, in fact, if you're still here to right now, I know that it means you want to do this. This is important to you. Okay, you didn't come here to play. All right. Your time is valuable. You came here because this is important to you. So put your money where your heart is. All right. This is way beyond just. I think why I love what I do is the fact that this is way more than weight loss. For a lot of people, it ends up being more than just weight loss. It's a literal life transformation, And it's always amazing as well when people come and tell me things that they did not even realize was going to get better. We've had people get pregnant, people that were trying to conceive, get pregnant. We've had people tell us, oh, there was this pain somewhere in their body. They didn't even realize what was causing it, but somehow, along the way on the program, the pain is just gone. We've had people come and lose weight, but their skin is also now looking so much better. They didn't come to join TBT for their skin. But hey, that also happened. We have people who have been able to normalize their blood pressure on TBT, normalize their cholesterol levels on TBT. That is what gets me excited about doing this, because I've watched it happen for people over and over and over again. And it is such an honor to be part of that story somehow in my own way through this program and all our other programs. If you have high blood sugar, we do have a blood sugar program. So please let us know. We have a blood sugar program. So if you have diabetes, please let us know so we can tell you about our blood sugar program. If you have pre-diabetes, right? If your doctor tells you you're still in the pre-diabetic stage, you're not yet diabetic, you can join TBT. Okay, TBT will still work for you. But if you are already diabetic, then we have a different program. Okay. This could be you when you join TBT. All you have to do is take that leap. Okay, see Mrs. Adeleke, look at her stomach. Just look at her stomach. It's amazing is what it is. So the only question left is, how do you want to end your year? Do you want to end it like thousands of our clients who are finally feeling like themselves, who are finally feeling confident, who are finally healthier, who finally have been able to finally stop doing guesswork because they now know what to do? There is a clarity and a peace of mind that comes from knowing what to do. Now that you know what the problem is, knowing what to do is so satisfying. And then when you join TBT, we're going to help you do it step by step. We're going to help you figure out every single step of this journey. Okay? Let me come back here. See. So sorry about your network. Don't worry, the replay is going to be available once the class ends. Once the class ends, you will be able. Mary Jane has joined us. Thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Regina. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you so much. Thank you, 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 thank you. Oh, you are so welcome. Fumi Akinola, you are welcome to the TBT program. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you inside. Someone's asking for the free gift I promised you. I want to believe that I shared it, and I'm sure we saw it. Someone says, I'm here, but I'll have the money on Friday. Okay. Please send us a message. Please send us a message. Let's see what we can do. If you can make some kind of commitment by tomorrow, and then you're able to then complete, we can still work out for you, but show us a commitment. Okay. Put something down, no matter how small. Like I said, send a message anywhere. Let us know that you joined the webinar. You want to join at the discounted price, but you're not be able to make the payment fully until Friday, but you wanted to show a commitment. So show a commitment, okay? But whatever day it is, if Friday comes and you do not do the balance, then it's one of two things that's going to happen. It's either you're going to end up needing to pay the full price, or which is what I don't even want at all. We're forced to give you a refund. So you need to ensure that you are keeping to your word. Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Be sure to do that. Okay. Be sure to do that. Okay. So yes, the replay, once this class ends, the same link that you used to join that's the replay link, right? So once it ends, it's the same link. Okay. It's the same link. It's the exact same link. Let me see. Okay. No says your loss. What materials are we getting tomorrow? So what's inside TBT? You're getting the meal plan, you're getting the workout guides, you're getting all the free bonuses that I mentioned, the access to the group, of course, the access to the classes, you get access to the web app basically, and then the PDF versions as well, for all the other resources. Okay. Oh, okay. I really don't want to burst your name. So it says, where do I send a message? Yeah, you can send this anywhere. Send it on IG, send it on WhatsApp. Anyone is fine. The Apostolic Tribes. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. It was actually easy. I think I was misreading it before. The Apostolic Tribes. Thank you. Yes, please send your receipts. Absolutely. Please send your receipts to us wherever it is that you can find us. Send a receipt wherever. So whether it's on WhatsApp or Instagram, whichever one is easy for you. Like I said, if it's WhatsApp, if you're inside the WhatsApp group, then you can just check for the group admin, message the group admin. Okay, the person that has been sending messages, the updates about the class, you can message that person with your receipts. You can also message it to us on Instagram, whichever one works for you is fine. Okay. Whichever one works for you is fine. All right, guys, if we don't have any other questions, I would like to call it a night. But thank you so much for spending this time with me. Your time is very, very valuable, and I appreciate you trusting me with your time. And I also hope that the class was also worth your own time, okay? And for everyone who has joined, I can't wait to see you inside the program. And if you haven't yet, I can't wait to see you as well. Remember, these discounted prices are disappearing by midnight tomorrow. So be sure to do yourself a favor to join us as soon as you can. If you really, really want to join and you're unable to make your complete payment, we can give you grace, okay? But you need to show commitment before tomorrow night. You need to at least drop something significant, and then you can balance it before the program starts, okay? Hey, Beauty! Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're able to join. Fantastic. I can't wait to see you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Fantastic. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. All right then. So that what night shift really work for me? Absolutely. So if one of the things besides the meal plan, remember that you're inside a group, right? Which means that you get to ask questions. Which means you get to ask questions. So if you have a situation, whatever your situation is, let us know. So if you have night shift, you can share, okay, this I work from this time to this time. Then we can now help you. You know, there's normal eating time, but normal eating time will not work for you because you're working in the night, right? So you can always just put it on the group and ask your coach, okay, this is it. My shift is from this time to this time. Then we can now tell you, oh, this is how you can spread your own meals. You know, have your first meal this time, then this time, then this time. Do you understand? Because to be honest, everybody, we all have different peculiarities and different situations that we're all dealing with. And that's why there is a support group. And also a support group on a monthly basis too, you're going to have 2 live classes. Okay, one with me and one with one of our other coaches. So that's part of why we have those classes. Besides the fact that I get to teach you guys something, but it's also an opportunity for you to, you know, ask these kind of questions as well. Let me see. So okay, okay, I'm really sorry. I'm going to stop at Indiam. I don't want to butcher your name. So say how can you make her payment? First of all, send a message and let whoever you're speaking with know that you joined tonight's class. You want the discounted price, but you're unable to make a full payment tonight. So you want to make a commitment, okay? And that you will be completing your payment. When do you plan to complete your payment? That's why I'm sending the screenshots. Okay, so your receipts, please send it anywhere. Miriam, I'm guessing that means you have joined us. I haven't seen your hashtag joined, but thank you for joining. So let me see yes, so send it on WhatsApp, send it on Instagram, anywhere you find us, send it as an email, anywhere that works for you, send it. We will respond. Instagram or Facebook or WhatsApp. If you're in the WhatsApp group, you can send it to the admin of the WhatsApp group. Okay, that's an option. You can just go to Instagram at Optimum Foodie, send a DM, say this is my payment for TBT. Same with Facebook. Or if you're getting my emails, you can reply one of my emails, attach your receipts there. Anyone, okay? Okay, by Friday, fantastic. So just let them know that you'll be making your balance by Friday, but I want you to make a commitment today, and then you can make that payment. Okay, so I'm saying that so that you don't just make a random payment, because the person, I'm the one that you're talking to now, right? The person that you'll be speaking to, which might be one of my sales representatives, if you don't explain yourself first, they're going to be wondering why you paid what you paid. Do you understand? So that's why I said you should first send a message and just explain, and then let the person know what your commitment is, let you guys agree on that, and then you can then go ahead to make the payment. Do you understand? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a blessed week ahead. Today is already Sunday. Oh, another week is starting this year. 5 months left. Crazy. But anyway, thank you so much for spending this time with me. And yes, I can't wait to see you guys inside the program. Have an amazing night's rest and an incredible week ahead. Bye, guys. No problem, Ebere. Look forward to getting your message. Bye.